Am I the asshole for calling my best friend a pick-me girl? My best friend Rose and I have been besties since we were 12, and now nearly a decade after, we are still going strong at 21 years old. During high school, our sophomore year, we started hanging out with a group of seniors. We were 16/17 and they were 17/18. It was a group of 4 guys. When we started hanging out with them, 2 of them were taken and 2 of them were single. By the end of my senior year, I started dating one of the 2 single guys. So it was now 1 single guy in the friend group and my friend Rose, who was also single. Let's call the guy Bran. Bran and Rose grew really close together, and we all joked that they'd make a cute couple. They both brushed it off, saying they're not each other's type. Rose would always find comfort in Bran, but sometimes she took things too far and would make Bran uncomfortable. When I talked to her about it, she said there's nothing to worry about and they're just friends, and if he felt uncomfortable, he would tell her. Flash forward to now. Bran and Rose never did anything, not even a kiss. Bran also kind of distanced himself from Rose for the reason previously mentioned. And even as friends, Rose was not the kind of friend Bran would like to have, since she's being very self-centered at times and always dismisses people's issues and acts like the attention should be on her. I've always told her it's not okay that she does that. She fixes it for a couple of weeks and then does the same thing. Well, Bran got a girlfriend a couple of months ago, and it's actually a really close friend of his, and they grew closer until they ended up together. They seem to be getting along really well, and we're all happy for him. Rose does not seem too happy. Whenever the girlfriend is around, she always makes comments about how, quote, that one time Bran and I did this, or something along the lines of, quote, oh, Bran, remember when we used to sleep in the same bed at sleepovers? Ha ha ha.
Oh my God, this is where Chill Girl came. This is literally the inspiration of her Chill Girl in that TikTok.
Oh my God, yes.
Who is the girl that creates those again?
I don't know. Justin follows her. I'll ask him.
She's pretty funny.
It's hilarious. She'd always joke that Bran and her will end up marrying each other and jokingly told the girlfriend to back off her man.
Oh, okay, this is getting a little far.
At some point, it was getting out of hand, and she pretended the room was too hot and was provocatively unbuttoning her shirt.
That's how the flight attendant saw me.
Bran told her to stop doing all of this, and she just responded, haha, don't worry, Bran. It's not something you haven't seen before.
Oh.
Then I stepped in and told her to stop acting like a pick-me girl. It's getting embarrassing. Rose and the rest of the guys there all called me the asshole, basically for calling Rose out like that. Bran, on the other hand, thanked me for speaking up because he's exhausted of her. The rest of the friends who are still mad at me that I'd embarrass Rose in front of everyone like that, and how I'm the one acting like an insecure asshole. So, am I the asshole?
Why are all the friends thinking that?
Because they were about to get a striptease.
Oh, you think that's why?
They're 21, 22, 23-year-old dudes. They were ready for it. They were like, yeah, let Rose take it off. Who fucking knows? Dudes are weird. Love them most times, sometimes, some days, but they're weird.
They're goofy.
They're goofy. Your little goofy goofballs.
Stop. Please do a zoom on your face when you edit this.
Just fucking cheesing ear to ear. My fucking face hurts from smiling that hard, to be honest. And the headphones, like, if you guys see me adjusting the headphones constantly, it's because they don't feel good. Like, they genuinely hurt your ears, especially because we sit here for so long. But they hurt. But I like them.
But
they
I like
hurt.
it. Picasso.
I like it, Picasso.
I finally just watched the TikTok.
We'll get you there, Lauren. We'll get you there.
I was on TikTok a lot, and then I don't know what happened, but for some reason I think I know what happened. It's whenever they started making the TikToks longer.
Yeah.
Because like I would spend so long waiting for the result of a story that wouldn't be satisfying. And then I would be like,
why don't you just use the little bar to slide across? Skip to the end.
Because I am not like you.
I just skip to the end on those ones. I'm like,
Morgan,
if the ending's really good, then I'll watch it again.
Morgan, if anyone doesn't know this, is like the type of person that likes to read all the spoilers.
We know.
Okay.
We know. The fam knows.
The fam knows.
We talk about it often.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Not the asshole on this one. Rose needs to get her shit together. If someone was doing this, I would trip them.
Okay.
I would trip them.
Would you trip them on a bed of Legos?
No, like,
Wow.
I'd maybe just like hip check them into a couch or something.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. No, I'd call her out for sure. Like, and this is a part of that video that we watched and we'll link in the description of this episode. But it's the video where it's like, why do guys let their girlfriends act like this?
Right.
This doesn't benefit you. If this girl is truly just your girlfriend and you're looking to have a partner that is not her, it doesn't benefit you to have someone like this clamoring along, making inappropriate comments and making your potential girlfriend, partner, whoever, uncomfortable. This is weird. The one time me and Bran did this, Bran, remember when we used to sleep in the same bed?
I think I'm a little bit too crazy for this. Like, I don't think I would.
What'd you do? What would you do?
I think I would like scream at her.
Really?
I would be like, I don't know. No, I'm talking a big game.
Yeah. I was going to say, Lauren, I don't even think I've heard you yell at anyone ever. You shut down when you get mad.
I would be so pissed though. Like, that's so disrespectful.
I feel bad for Bran too, because it's like he's already told her. It kind of does, unfortunately, like the friend is not the asshole for stepping in. And maybe it is her place because it's her best friend of 12 years. But it really does fall on the guy to be like, yo, like this is not cool. We slept in a bed once. I didn't even fucking touch you. We never kissed. We didn't finger bang. Nothing happened. Why are you acting like something happened when it clearly didn't? Like, Rose, is she mad that she missed her shot, or is she just that possessive and insecure?
And that's the thing, is that like with that last story too, a lot of girls will get really possessive over their guy friend relationships.
Yeah.
And like, it just is this way. When somebody gets a girlfriend that's your guy friend, things are going to change. Like, yeah, hopefully not too much. Like, hopefully you'll all be able to like be like kumbaya, but like no matter how strong and good of a friendship you have, the minute that your guy friend gets a girlfriend, things are going to change. Like,
absolutely.
I've seen it happen over and over and over again. And like all of my girlfriends that are just like, oh no, like we have this pact. Like, but then the guy gets a girlfriend and it's like, no, like
you should be happy for them though.
Yeah. Well, no, it's more so like we have a pact, like we'll always stay like super close. We'll always be tight. And then like they're like, they don't hang out with me as much anymore. And it's like,
duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
And it's like, it sucks, like, because, you know, you'll cultivate a really great relationship with somebody. But like you were talking about this too, even with like girlfriends, like when people get a significant other, their time gets divided up differently.
Yeah, that's
just how it works.
That's the way life works. I mean, not everyone, but I think we're all kind of looking for someone to love or like someone to value us and like to have a partnership with. And like there's people that have like like platonic partnerships. So it's like they literally are two friends that like build a life together in the same way a couple would. So there's different relationships for everyone. But like, yeah, like our shit just changes. But like I don't get this because like I do have a lot of guy friends and I don't ever remember being possessive over them. Honestly, if anything, I was always the person like we'd go out as a big group and I'd be like, have you met my friend Tanner? Like literally pulling the like How I Met Your Mother. Like, have you met my friend Ted? Like, yeah. I love connecting people. Like even when we went out in Santa Monica recently and it was like me, you, Justin, and Alejandra. We've been like a little four posse lately. It's so funny. And so we like all went out and we're at Bungalow and this guy walks by and I look and I'm like, this would be a good one for Alejandra. Like I just like, he gave me the vibe. And me and Justin's like literally with me standing there. And we're like, I go, what do you like? I really like his jacket. So I want to ask him where he got his jacket. But I literally look at him after. I'm like, have you met my friend Alejandra? I think you should meet my friend Alejandra. You'd really like her. So I go get Alejandra, bring her over. They exchange numbers. There's a good wing girl Morgan moment.
Beautiful.
But I love that shit. I want my guy friends to find their people and be happy. Like Tanner getting a girlfriend. I love that for him. Yeah, Tanner. Yeah, Allison. Let's fucking go. Like, I love that shit.
Well, it is something though that I've like thought about. So for example, like my really good friend, C, he I totally want him to be happy and find a girl and, you know, la la la. But it was funny because he was seeing somebody and he told me that she had asked him, be honest, would you ever leave me for Lauren?
Oh God.
And I was like, no, because like it just sucks because it's like I want him to be so happy and I want like whoever he's with, I want to be friends with her, and it just like sucks to even like have them have that thought in their head that there's anything to like worry about with me because I want it to be all kumbaya. But it's just like the reality is it is kind of hard to have like the guy that you're with being really tight with another girl.
Yeah, but I think like as someone coming in, like if you do have that experience where you're a guy or just flip whatever genders, whatever way, but if you do come in and your partner is really close with someone and it makes you feel insecure, like ask them. Like that was fair. Like that was a fair question. Like kind of a weird way to put it, but like as a person in a relationship that has like friends or situations like this, you just don't want to be in the dark. I think that's the biggest thing. You just don't want to feel like you're in the dark or missing information.
Mm-hmm. And feel like an idiot.
Yeah. And then like if things do start get weird, like you're kind of like, well, you said there was nothing going on. You said there's never been anything in the past. It just feels like you guys are becoming a little too close. Like your relationship makes me uncomfortable. And then you have to decide for yourself, like, is this something you're okay with living with? Like if they remain that close forever and aren't willing to kind of draw some boundaries? Because if their relationship stays the same and you're not comfortable with it, then like that's not the right person for you.
Yeah. And I don't blame you know, anyone ever for asking that question. Like I didn't think that was crazy that the girl asked that question at all.
No, Tanner got asked that about me.
Yeah. Like totally. And it's so fair. Like I've asked questions like that. Like
absolutely. It's fair.
Totally.
It's better to ask, I think.
I agree. I think that the reason why I said no is because I just never want anyone to ever feel like I would be a threat with their relationship with my friend C, like ever. I just would never want anyone to feel that. So that's why I'm like, no, like I don't even want you to like have an inkling in your mind to be a, you know.
It's very hard coming into a friend group that's already very established. This situation to a T. Brand's girlfriend, his new girlfriend, is coming into an established friend group. That's a really hard thing to do. So even if there isn't any weird vibes or there's never been anything going on, everyone's just friends, it's normal, whatever, you might feel a little insecure just because they're so close and established. They have inside jokes. They've been friends and known each other for 8 years, like whatever it is. Like you're already kind of on a different footing than everyone else. So that like dynamic could be uncomfortable from the start.
Yeah.
And then if it's like someone like it's a girlfriend that's like hot, like you might just kind of wonder like, hey, like
this girl, like she should be going out of her way to make the new girlfriend like feel so comfortable and feel included and welcome.
Yeah. It's another potential friend for you. And I think like,
that's what my brother said that once because my brother has not older, I'm younger, but he has 3 sisters. And he was like, growing up, I was always sad that I didn't have a brother. But then I realized once you guys find your significant others, then I got 4. I have 3 new brothers.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I think that's the thing. It's like if they suck, obviously you don't want to be friends with them and let your friend date them. But like if they're a good person, like you can never have too many good friends.
Well, actually, I will say, Jeff, whenever we were dating, my friend C, he came over to hang out and Jeff was working out in the living room. And we were like, yeah, I think we're just going to go to a bar and like grab a drink down the road. And Jeff's like, okay, well, if you guys want to watch TV, like you guys can like lay in my bed and watch TV in my room. And we were like, okay, thanks. We walked away and my friend C was like, that's hilarious that like your boyfriend's just like, yeah, you guys can lay in my bed together and watch a movie.
It's just so funny.
We've been going down a lot of rabbit holes. I feel like people are going to get mad that we're not cutting to the stories.
It's okay.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta
be you.
If you can't handle us at our worst, you don't deserve us at our best.
You think we're being our worst right now?
No, not even close. There's been far worse.
Fuck.